Alright, Holiday Cube Draft, let's do it. So, this might be a really dumb idea, but one thing I've been thinking about is, I know how LSV has done the 7-drop challenge once in a while, where he has to take every 7-drop that he sees and play it in his deck. So, I'm going to do something similar, but I really like Planeswalkers in Cube, so anytime there's a Planeswalker, I'm just going to take it, no matter like what it is or what colors it is or whatever. So, yes. So, there aren't any here. And there's nothing that really stands out, so what do I kind of want? I'm guessing fixing is going to be important, because I'm going to be a lot of colors. So, I could take a dual land, but it seems kind of weak. I could take a Pentad Prism, which could be good, because it lets me cast, like, a 4 or 5 mana one on turn 3. It's not bad. Bribery is just a powerful card, as is Winter Orb. Yeah, Guy's Cradle seems bad, even though it's normally powerful, because, like, I don't anticipate having many creatures. Same thing with, like, Green Sun Zenith. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the Pentad Prism. It fixes, too. Oh, I have my pick of the Planeswalkers. So what do I want? I think it's probably going to be Sorin. Maybe it's not that cut and dry. I guess for one more mana, Elspeth makes you more tokens. Doesn't matter with the Pentad Prism, because it doesn't really care if you're 5 or 4 on turn 3. This is just one color, I suppose. I guess I don't have to be like all 5 colors, it might just end up being a few, depending on like what Planeswalkers get opened and passed, and etc. So maybe that's better. I don't think it's a Johnny here either way, because like, I don't know, other than like the token making Planeswalkers, we're not going to have many things to put the plus and counters on. So yeah, Project Elspeth. Oh, well, yeah, perfect for this deck, giving our creatures +1/+1 counters and such. Well, now we're doing it. Ancient Tomb would be good in this too, for the same reason you get to play them like earlier. Though it is a colorless land, so that's kind of rough. Sword's probably bad. Revelation we might play. Edict would just be removal, but yep, whatever. Planeswalker. At least it's white. There's that. Ooh, Frasca. Cool. Oh, but all those lands, though. I do want all these, because these are all green, white, black lands, and I know I'm going to be at least those 3. So hopefully at least one of these comes back, even if it's just the pain land, because the fetches will probably get taken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there'll be 4 cards left. Yeah, I doubt it. So yeah, hopefully just a pain land. Okay, no Planeswalkers here, so what do we do? Lane Tutor, good white card, but not really doing anything so far. Silver Temptation, just a good card, but we're not really blue yet. Kinda just want to take a Hallowed Fountain in case we are blue in the end for something. Yeah, seems good. So no Planeswalker to take again, so we could take a Vindicate, which we know will be the colors of. One of the dual lands, both of these we want. Could take another white-blue land, even though we're not blue yet, so that's a little annoying. I don't really know. I feel like we're not going to have many early plays, so the bounce lands are going to make us discard a card a lot of the time. Kinda just want to take the Tundra. Yeah, I feel like Tundra's just enough better of a land that I'll take it and risk not playing it. Well, Windburst Kites is good with Elspeth, but I think it's just gotta be Armageddon. I mean, it might be a little hard to be ahead on the board when we're casting an Armageddon with all our late things, but if we are, maybe we Armageddon with like a Planeswalker or 2 in play, they don't have anything significant going on. Seems good for us. There's also Pernicious Deed, I just realized. Pernicious Deed does not destroy Planeswalkers. That might be better. Especially because we're probably not going to have much to do on turn 3. There aren't that many 3-mana Planeswalkers. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that. That might be wrong. I don't know. Armageddon is a really sick card. Okay, Wildfire, same reason as Armageddon, that might be okay. It also kills the creatures, so this is like probably a better Armageddon for us, but double red, not what we're looking to do. So I think it's like, it could be Plow Under, but I think it's just gotta be the Rakdos Signet. We know we're at least black, and Hell Splash red if we do end up being red. Winter Orb came back. Also a Catastrophe, which, even though it's an expensive Wrath, it is still Wrath, and sometimes we can just make it the Armageddon. So that versatility might be worth it. Winter Orb is good with our Signet, I suppose. I just realized the Signet's a little risky given that we took Pernicious Deed. I did not think about that at first. I mean, I think it's still fine, but it's just a little anti-synergy we need to be aware of that exists. Guess I will take a Vampire Nighthawk. Probably not play it anyway. Oh man, none of the lands came back. So, could take an Aeon Chronicler. I'm gonna play that pretty easy. Could take it on Barrel Raids because they're those two colors, but again, I don't think we're gonna have like creatures. Take a Sideboard Still Moon Cavalier in case we're playing against white or black decks. I'm just gonna take the Aeon Chronicler. We could also take Zealous Conscripts, but again, don't need to be red. Or we don't want to be red if we don't need to. Oh wait, that was not the Pact with the Lands. This was the Pact with the Lands, but regardless, they still didn't come around, which makes me sad. Let's take a Weather Wayfarer, I guess. I don't really want any of these cards. Actually, we have an Armageddon maybe, so I'll take Grady Gargadon. Weather Wayfarer sucks. Let's take a Greatborn Muse. I wouldn't mind drawing cards. Oh, Vindicate came around. I'm quite happy about that. Windburst Kites. We'll see. I mean, it will do things sometimes, but I think those times are gonna be few and far between. So what Planeswalker are we hoping to open? Not Chandra, but whatever. We're just gonna take it. If I were drafting this for real, and I somehow ended up with these collection of cards after the first pack, what would I take here? I can see myself taking like Hero Blade Hold or like Mind Stone or Vampire Tutor or something. Something boring, not Chandra. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh man, that's painful. I knew this was gonna come up, that we were gonna get power and one of these in the same pack. But I'll stick to my guns. And by guns, I mean 1/1 white soldiers who have little tiny guns that shoot people down. Okay, no Planeswalkers. Take a Verdant Catacombs. This Painlands, but Verdant Catacombs is probably just better than that. Nev's Disc is a fine Wrath that doesn't kill Planeswalkers, but I think we kind of got that covered with Pernicious Deed. Maybe we just need fixing at this point because we're kind of at least 4 colors. I mean, I guess now the color we're hoping we're not is blue, since like that's the one we don't have to be, where we have to be red for Chandra. So it's a little unfortunate that we have these lands, but I guess if we get like a blue fetch that is also like a blue-red fetch or something, we can still play those to fix for white. So they might not be totally useless. Journey would be good too here. But I think we are in more dire need of fixing than like spells. Ooh, Garrick's not bad. As much as I want to, Nicol Bolas. As much as I want to. Actually, what am I talking about? Nicol Bolas is probably just gonna wheel. Maybe not. I don't know. It takes a very specific deck to want to cast this, so I could, I guess. How green are we? Just Vraska? Okay, maybe we can just splash green. Be like a more heavy black. Maybe like be black white red, splashing blue, splashing green. I feel like this project's gonna end up being better though. I think just being cheaper is just gonna matter way more than being a little more powerful. Okay, so we have another wildfire we could take, which I think would be pretty good. There's no fixing here that we want. There's an abrupt decay, and that might be a little more important, just to have things to do in the early turns, because right now we kind of start at like 3. For the most part, at least. I think Pendet Prism is going to be kind of good. I mean, it is like card disadvantage, but I think getting a Planeswalker out earlier kind of recoups that pretty quickly. Magma Jet is probably just a worse removal spell than Abrupt Decay here, so yeah, I think I'm happy with this. Damriradai. That is going to be just terrible. Oh dear lord. I had not considered Domri when I took on this challenge. And that Badlands is just staring me in the face. Sigh. Another Chandra. Okay. So we're just going to make a deck that is all Planeswalkers, yet also all creatures for Domri, yet also all spells for Chandra. And it's going to be perfect. Alright, no Planeswalkers. What do we want? Probably just this go for the throat. Well, I got a Slaughter Pact. Let's just tap out for a Planeswalker and kill something that same turn. How much does that matter? Probably not as important as just being able to do this on turn 2, I would imagine. I also think an Incinerate would. Are we more black or red? I guess we're more red at this point. We could just... nah, I guess we're more black actually. I've counted for our way to Abrupt Decay. What do you want to cast early? Yeah, I guess I'll go with that. Okay. So we have another early removal spell. Or a Lightning Helix, which is going to be hard to cast. It's probably just worse than Disfigure. I think. Maybe that's not true. I don't know, but there's also the Phyrexian Metamorph. And we kind of just need creatures for Domri. Then we also need spells for Lightning. How many spells do we have? 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to get the Phyrexian Metamorph. It's like colorless too. That's probably going to be a good thing for us. This janky stuff we're doing. So are these humans? Alright, no. Okay, sure. So, I mean, it is a creature, but also just Firebolt. I think Firebolt might be better. So, actually, Ghoul-Draw's Assassin might not be bad. It's something to do early. It's a creature, but it's also removal. Yeah, sure. I'll try that. Land, yay. His Consume Vapors and Inquisition, I think we just need, like, early spells. We have a whole bunch of 4s. This is tough. I think we're getting a good amount. I think we might be able to take this. Maybe. Let's get a copy with Sean. Yeah, whatever. Don't anticipate playing either of these cards, but this is better against us. So, Weight Crusher, perfect. So we are kind of in dire need of just like a lot of fixing. We already have 23 spells, so I just need to be able to cast them all.